Good morning. Jonah, still from the belly of the fish, Jonah chapter 2, verse 8. He says this, "Those who pay regard to vain idols forsake their hope of steadfast love." Jonah is learning something. He's learning that when you run after something in place of God, you forsake the hesed, the loyal, faithful, devoted love of God. You run away from that felt sense of acceptance. And you run away from that, seeking acceptance someplace else, seeking and giving your allegiance to something other than God. And therefore you lose the hope that hesed affords. And hesed does afford hope. You learn in Romans 5 that this suffering produces character. Character produces hope, and this hope does not disappoint because the love of God is being poured out into our lives. We learn that in Romans chapter 5. So when you go through difficulty and your character gets reformed, it reminds you that there's something to hope for. And that hope is rooted in the love of Christ. And here in this old covenant setting, hope finds its rooting in the hesed, the love, the steadfast love of God. This text reminds me of another text that I wanted to share with you, which is Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 13. And Jeremiah 2:13 reads this way, "For my people have committed two evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and hewed out cisterns for themselves, broken cisterns that can hold no water." Broken cisterns that can hold no water. So this is what happens in Jonah's life. He forsakes the Lord and runs away, and he ends up trying to craft out and carve out a new kind of existence. Well, that doesn't work because he ends up getting thrown overboard. Don't search after vain idols. Don't run after things away from the Lord. It only is going to end in death. You're forsaking the love of God that you could find acceptance in. And staying in walking with the Lord, pursuing the Lord, saying no to idols may entail suffering, may entail difficulty, may be harder than if you just ran away. But boy, in the end, it's bitter. In the end, there's death. So we learn from Jonah, and we learn, don't dig out a cistern, a place of refreshment, a place to draw water that is different than the ultimate, refreshing, living water that can only be afforded by Christ. May the Lord bless you today.